I'm assuming you welcome everything that the NATO Secretary General has been saying.
Yes, of course. This is a very significant, as you said, but also very symbolic arrival to Ukraine, visit to Ukraine. Let me just say that Mr. Stoltenberg, he went to the places of the heaviest Russian atrocities in Ukraine, like Bucha. He went to see the destroyed Russian tanks, which we keep in the center of Kyiv. He went to memorize the memory of those who died defending Kyiv. And of course, he met with President Zelensky and gave the hope and promise to Ukrainians that sometimes we will be able to join NATO. You cannot imagine how much this decision enjoys the support here. Like around 80% of Ukrainians think that this is the way we should go, we must go, that we need to join NATO in some perspective.
Yes. When you look ahead to the idea of becoming a full member of NATO, which is obviously what you wish. President Zelensky says so. So much of the Ukrainian leadership really want to see that for very obvious reasons. What sort of timescale, Yulia, are you thinking of? Because to join NATO, you need the situation in Ukraine to be much more stable, of course, than it is now at the height of the war.
Well, let me say that we are, of course, very realistic, and we understand that we need to do a homework. We need to align a lot of standards, right? But on the other hand, we need to understand that this is our goal, and we need to do the job to get as close to NATO as fast as possible, maybe to enter NATO as fast as possible, if I can say so. Look, Ukrainian army has already proved that we are strong enough, and we are very determined, and we are committed to the values that NATO countries share. And that's why, of course, our goal to join NATO is very logical. But also, let me say that NATO right now supports us in many ways, because it's the strong, committed partner of Ukraine to help us get the support from many countries. Tomorrow, there will be a Ramstein meeting in Germany, and people will be discussed the help of weaponry to Ukraine.
Yes.
Right now, Ukraine is preparing for counteroffensive, and we are lack of ammunition, and we want to be as much prepared as possible. So within these conditions, Jens Stoltenberg's words and arrival here was very significant.
Yes. And look, what is your view now, Yulia, on the level of support that you're getting from NATO friends and partners now as you face off the Russian threat in your own country and prepare for this counteroffensive? What sort of shape are you in for that battle, that decisive battle that's coming?
Of course, the thing is that we need to be realistic here, and this is a huge window of opportunity for us to regain as much territory as possible, our territory, Ukrainian territory, right? There are a lot of people there detained by Russians, tortured by Russians, deported to Russia. So we want to have this chance, we want to be prepared, and we want to do everything possible to regain our territories and to return back to the territories recognized by international community in 1991. Another more realistic thing, what will be possible to do? But I know that Ukrainian soldiers and Ukrainian leadership and military leadership are very determined to have independent Ukraine, sovereign Ukraine, and Ukraine in the borders of 1991. We cannot guarantee anything, but here we definitely are not afraid of Russia. Russia tries to commit so much atrocities to make us scared. No, we are not. We know that we can stand. And again, I will refer to the polling. The latest polling was saying that over 80% of Ukrainians recognize that we wouldn't be able to give this fight without our Western partners, without the partnership with all civilized world. So Ukrainians are very grateful, but we are committed to finish this war and to regain as much of territories to return our people as possible.